Hi, fellow traders. What's happening? Hope you guys had a great day today. Today was better than yesterday for me. Had my emotions in check today. Kind of felt myself, so that was a good thing. But today pretty much transpired the way every other day in this summer has transpired. It's what we focus on. We try to nail the open. And I didn't get a chance to do any pre-market trading today. I've still got a couple things that I'm having to deal with, and I'm trying to do it early and then do it late. So didn't get a chance to do pre-market, but still ended up with a good day. The way I'm trying to do this is be aggressive at the open, trade the open, 11 o'clock, kind of shut it down. If I'm in a trade, let it work. Just let it run its course. If I'm not looking to get in any trade at that point. I'll wait till after lunch. If everything's still trading in its channel and just not really doing much, then that's going to be it. I'm not going to try to force anything. That's why I don't know how much I made, how much I've lost. I don't care. I'm trading the market. And if the market's not giving me anything, I'm not trading anything. So, and then I'll look for earnings. Like today, yesterday earnings was really disappointing. Today was disappointing too, but we were able to make some money. So, that was a good thing. So I've got some lyrics here. This is from the Zach Brown's band, one of their new songs. And every time I hear it, I think about us. I think about us traders. Because we're all in the same boat. We're all fishing in the same hole. Wondering where the same time goes. And they threw something else in there at the end. It said, and money too. And, that can't be any more true when it comes to traders. And if you listen to the whole song, it's called the song is called Same Boat. It's new release from this year. And if you listen to the whole things, like it says, we could all believe what we believe and peacefully agree to disagree. It's basically what we do. Everybody has their own thing. And I'm not saying this person's wrong and they shouldn't be saying I'm wrong, because if we're both successful, we can agree to disagree. I don't like what you do, you don't like what I do, but I agree it works. But you can't judge a man until you walk a country mile in his shoes. Then another lyric, we all been kicked and knocked around, but you ain't gonna keep a good man down. You can run like hell from your mistakes, but you can't hide from your truth. You're probably gonna see that on the front of one of my videos here before long. But just go through. You may not like country music. I like all kinds. You guys know in chat, all kinds. I was playing NWA this morning. No Vaseline, because that was the message I was sending to the market. And I sure didn't use any Vaseline today with the market. So, I like all kind of genres of music. So this one it always reminds me of the market. But before I forget, I do want to remind today, I've got the recording from the morning session. I record it starting about 8:30 when I come on. I shut it off when I go to lunch around 11, when the morning session is pretty much done. right now it's posted on the website on the home page. If you scroll down, you'll see it. I'll put the link in the video, and I'm going to email it out to all the members. Right now, while I'm doing the beta testing, it's open to the public. Once I have it down pat and it's where it's going to be, it's just going to be for members. You know, that's part of the benefits of being a member of the community. And if you look at these videos, you know, as I go through these trades, you'll be able to go to the live video for the morning trades and see exactly what I did, why I did it, what I was thinking when I did it, all that good stuff. All right, so, you know, I think that's gonna be invaluable to you. Like I've always said, you can't learn price action watching a dead chart. You can't really learn my process and what I'm thinking and how to really do these things if you're not actually watching it. And you're not seeing it. And you're not able to watch the execution and see what happens when I get in. If I get slippage on my execution, how do I handle that? You know, or if something happens to platform, it rejects me, you know, whatever. How do we handle all that stuff? You can't get a real feel for that unless you're there watching it live. And I know a lot of members can't be there every day. And some days we have really good days and have good lessons. Some days we have really bad days and we have good lessons. But if you're not there, I still want you guys to be able to maybe listen to the recap video and then go and you can fast forward, or you can watch how we picked the stock, the process I went through, where did I find the levels, and, you know, go to the trade. So you'll be able to manage that. I think that's going to be good. So the SPY today, this morning, if you were in this morning, if you weren't, you can go back and listen to the video. We were talking about the SPY, what I was looking for to happen today. Now, we could have done two things. I was leaning toward a rest day where we tested the 5-day. And depending on whether we held or not, I think that was going to determine where I think we're going to go from here. So you could see we were gapping down. We weren't really gapping down, but we were opening down from yesterday's close today. But we were still above the 5-day moving average. Now, as the day progressed, we did sell through it. Just like we talked about, got bought back up, and we closed above it. Still very bullish. The market is still very bullish. That's not to say we can't open gap down below the 5-day tomorrow. I mean, that can very well happen. But right now, looking at the technicals, the bulls are still holding on. They came back with a vengeance, you know, coming into the close and, you know, held it back up over the 5-day. Now, we don't have very far to get to the top of this channel. Now, I do feel when we get here, we may go through it a little bit, but we will be coming back. And we'll have a significant pullback off of the top of this channel. But when we get there, remains to be seen. Today, we still have a chance to do it based on this candle. This is like the bullish of the bearish candles, if that makes sense. This is the strongest bearish candle you can have. So, you know, we'll see what happens coming in tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, I will be here early, but trading the morning session and stuff, I've got to go meet with my attorney. I've got to get everything signed so you guys can get your money. You know, that's important. So I'm taking time tomorrow to get that done for you. But you could see what I'm looking for. I should be here to talk about it some in the morning. When we see what's going on. All right, so this morning, first shot out of the gate, UPS was my number one watch. Okay, UPS was my number one watch, and LOGI LOGI was another solid watch. I only had 4 stocks on watch. I had UPS, LOGI, PT at Peloton, PTON, and Disney, DIS. I only had those 4 on watch. The 2 earnings trades, UPS from this morning, LOGI from the night before. And they both moved. Well, really, LOGI didn't really do much, but you'll see when we get to UPS, it just moved too early. So we were able to work through LOGI. Once we broke the pre-market low and took out this 111.14 level, I jumped in. Now, here's kind of the first hiccup I had with TD and DOS. Okay, normally, but this is going to happen with them. I mean, I know this. So we had a slight delay, so I didn't get in right when I wanted to, kind of like yesterday. But got to the first target down here, this 109.40, and did not get to my second target. It came close. Almost hit it, but it didn't quite get there. So this is the 5-minute opening range low that I had marked out, but it came back and ended up stopping out. You can see we recovered. And so I got back in here once we confirmed taking out the 5-minute opening range low. We started to sell. No, unfortunately, no follow through, and end up stopping me out. And this was kind of like an accident. I didn't intend on getting in here. I was trying to close out and accidentally hit the side mouse button, and while I was moving it, got in, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let it work. I just let it run, and I'm still holding on. It hasn't technically gone anywhere. It's just been going sideways. But, technically, it's still there. So we still have a couple hours left before trading stops, before 8 o'clock, before aftermarket trading stops. So there's still a chance we can, sell through this. And it happens sometimes. So I just have to remember to take it off before 8 o'clock. But that's where LOG is. And this is me adapting. We talked about yesterday, I think, improvise, adapt, overcome. We talked about it this morning. This is still my opening range trade, but I'm adapting to what the market is giving me. The market is giving us these pre-market breaks on the opening candle. I'm taking them. All right. If it gets too volatile, then no, I'm not going to do it. Some stocks I won't do this on because of how volatile they are. But it has to be on a stock doesn't have too big of a spread, that trades pretty tight. And so that's where that came from. All right, so that's LOGI. And again, if you want to understand everything, watch the video of the live trade. UPS. Okay, UPS, this is, it's pissed me off. All right, I'm waiting. I love this. Okay, here's where I'm looking this level right here, I'm like, man, I'm going to be ready. We take this out at the open. Look at the window down to the next level, the 196. You know, this was kind of my... No, actually, hold on a second. I'm sorry. 202.75 was going to be my first target. That 202.75. And then we had a huge window below that. And so that was going to be my first target. We blew through this already. I mean, this thing came down and took out where I thought this is as far as this was going to go today. And it just took it out. So we got the bounce prior to the open. And then as it came back through, I couldn't take the 5-minute opening range. This is the 5-minute, where is it? Right here. Okay, this is the 5-minute opening range candle right here. The low right here. That's right below this daily level, but it's right on top of the 100-day moving average. This is the 100-day from the daily, and it was right on top of the pre-market low. You have to respect the pre-market low. You have to respect it. I think I've proven that beyond a shadow of a doubt. Does it always bounce? No. But you better respect it, because the minute you don't, that's the minute it eats you up. So I waited for it to break. I got it. Got 2 hits. Did not get the 190. I was looking for, I think it was 189.90 or something. Did not quite get to that final target. And as it started, you know, once it claimed the 9 here, I went ahead and took it off. Nice trade, nice profit. You know, so really good setup on that. Doesn't really get any better than that. Okay, doesn't get any better than that. Could I have taken it here? Yeah. Could I have taken it? No. You don't want to short into that. But yeah, I could have taken it here and been a little bit more aggressive. Yeah. But I gotta stick to my parameters. That's why I'm able to make money every day. Not every day. Make money every month. Okay? You gotta stick to it. Like I said, anybody can make winning trades here and there. And you can make winning trades every day. You can post winning trades every day. But it's what you do outside of those trades is going to determine how successful you are. You know, that's what's going to determine it. Because I know a lot of people make really good trades, but at the end of the month, they don't have any money in the bank. You know, they haven't gone anywhere. And it's all because you're not sticking to your process. But that's a story for another day. But here's what I was looking at on UPS. Okay, here's the gap down from this morning. Here's the this is where the 100-day and everything is. And I waited until we got below there. And this wick is where I traded. It's where I took all this profit. All right, what do you think I was licking my chops for? Waiting. I was waiting for this. And we might get this tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to be looking at this tomorrow because we might get into this level. Look at... Uh-oh, where's my mouse? Hold on, guys. I lost my mouse. There it is. How did it get up there? Look at this. Look at that. Look at that gap. I was praying that we would get into this gap today. I was praying. Thankfully, we did close. I believe we closed below the 100-day. So even though we've got this wick here, there is still a chance, because we did close below this and we're below this daily level. We do have a chance to come back and retest this and get into this gap. That's what I'm looking for, out of this tomorrow. I won't be trading active, but if we can get this set up, I will definitely, set this on a kind of like an all-day hold deal where I can just set it and let it work or not work. Just put it on autopilot. But we'll talk about that in the morning. I'll make sure I share it with you before we have to go. I have to take off. Microsoft, this was the earning trade. Now I don't trade. I don't get in ahead of earnings, even though I would have made out really good on this if I had withstood the pop. Everything about this said sell off, and that's exactly what it did. But I trade the aftermarket, the aftermarket earnings, just like I trade the 5-minute opening range. I let it put in the 5-minute candles, the first 5-minute candle on announcement, and if it breaks the low, I take the low. If it breaks the high, I take the high. So here we broke the low. I got first target here, and then it turned around and recovered. No follow through. All right, so pretty nice trade on this. Nice little chunk of change on that. Apple, I'm actually still in Apple. Waiting to see if we're going to get the second move. Here is, again, after the announcement, I couldn't get in until we took out the pre-market low. This was the pre-market low. So, I'm sorry, lower day. So I wasn't going to go until it took out lower day. This candle, you look at the big volume spike on this, just ignore that. But here's lower day. Once we took out lower day, I got in, and of course, this level decided it wanted to come into play. This is kind of a minor daily level that actually showed some fight. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. It took us 20-25 minutes to get through it. And finally it washed. This was my first target, but I wasn't paying attention. I just happened to look up and see that the damn thing had washed. And so I took profit here, and I actually got, about 20 cents, 25 cents better than what I would have gotten. And was looking for 142. I just didn't get there. Now I've got it at 142.50 now to see if we're gonna pull back and get it. But if it goes back and claims the daily 200, then we're not gonna get a sell the rest of the day. That's just gonna be it. All right, so that wraps it up. I don't have any totals for you because I've still got some open trades. Let's see. I can get this for you. Give me 1 minute and I will get this. We'll get this out. All right, you'll be able to see it. But this isn't final. Okay, this is not final. There we go. Where the heck is it? Where did it go? I guess not. Hold on, I'll get it for you. It's not working as smooth as I wanted it to. There we go. So that's where we are now. Still got 300 shares of LOGI. I'm waiting for it. And still got 100 shares left of Apple. So kind of waiting for it to work itself out. But so far I've locked in right over just over $700. So we'll see how we end up. You know, it may be a little less than that if LOGI doesn't work out. But Apple, worst case scenario, will be break-even stock. So that wraps it up for the day. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you in the morning.